Good morning. It's 7 a.m. and Brookland's fastest morning newscast begins right now with breaking news.
I would not be surprised if there's other homicides out there that are unsolved in other jurisdictions because of his lifestyle, using false names, having no fixed address, no employment records, changing and altering his appearance, and then immediately fleeing in multiple states away.
Good day, and thank you all so much for joining me. I'm Jackson Mitchell. You just heard from Captain Jack Kennedy with the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Violent Crimes Unit talking about Stacey Lee Drake, the 50-year-old that law enforcement believes committed 4 homicides and multiple carjackings. Here's how it all went down. The first homicide was in Tuscaloosa, Alabama on May 14th. That authorities believe was done by Drake. He stole a car and drove to Oklahoma, where then he is believed to have committed another homicide on April 14th. A month later, in El Reno, police say he stole that victim's car and drove to Gans, Oklahoma. A week later, he committed a double homicide, another homicide, just adding that to the list that authorities believe he is the suspect of. He stole another car, and that vehicle was later spotted in Morrilton, Arkansas. That began on late Tuesday night with the extensive search from multiple police departments, including the U.S. Marshals, Arkansas State Police, the Arkansas National Guard, and the Morrilton Police Department. They were extensively searching for Stacey Drake and found him in a wooded area near the Motel 6 where his vehicle had been spotted. You're seeing some drone footage there on your screen from KTHV. He was then taken into custody Thursday morning and held at the Conway County Jail, where on yesterday morning, he appeared in court. Stacey Drake signing to waive his right to an extradition hearing before a judge, meaning no evidence has to be presented saying he's guilty of those 3 homicides in Oklahoma for him to be extradited there, meaning authorities from Oklahoma can come and pick him up directly from the Conway County Sheriff's Office. Now, this is a story I am 100% going to continue following, but we're going to move on now in the show to a check at your forecast. Today, expect a partly cloudy forecast with a high of 94 and a low of 75. Temps and humidity are continuing really, and you can see, if you look around here, I'm under some trees. You can see branches all around me just to get some shade, guys, because it is hot out here now. Summer has officially arrived, or the astrological summer. I can't even speak. Summer has officially arrived, though. We are going to continue watching the temperatures. I'm sure I'm going to have a video on that next week, but we are going to turn to some more breaking news. That's right, some breaking news and out of Fordyce, Arkansas. Some rather saddening news. We're learning 11 civilians have been shot. 2 officers were also shot at. We know out of those 11 civilians, 3 have died. Throughout those injuries from those 11 civilians, it's said to be non-life-threatening, 2 life-threatening. Those 2 officers that were shot at are said to have non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect was also shot at by authorities, and he is said to have non-life-threatening injuries and is said to be in custody by authorities. We are going to continue following this on our website at brooklandnews.wordpress.com. But for now, back to Brookland's fastest morning newscast. Our condolences belong with the families. We are going to now turn to the race for president, or should I say the race to be Donald Trump's vice president, okay? According to NBC News, they're reporting that North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum and Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio are the 2 main picks as Trump's campaign zeroes in on their pick. Now, they also say Senator Marco Rubio of Florida remains on the list, but doubts about his enthusiasm for the jobs and concerns about navigating the 15th Amendment, which essentially says no president can pick a VP that resides in the same state. You can expect a story coming from that later this week. But that is going to do it for me on this Saturday morning. You can follow all of our social media pages on the bottom of your screen and visit brooklandnews.wordpress.com for the latest news, weather, and more. So much breaking news this morning that we are going to continue following. But for now, have a great day. I'll see you all right back here Monday morning.